No experts, no insiders, just fans.
The longest running weekly overproduced, under-talented, episodic, sometimes echoing, often infighting wrestling podcast.
Music, please.
He's an angry elf.
Your mom goes to college.
The booty go.
It's still real to me, damn it.
Please, listen to my voice. And the wise old Jew.
Welcome to the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. We are alive. It is December 3rd. And we have an invasion in the studio right as we start the show. But at least we're going to have fun with it tonight. You are listening to, as I said, the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. This is Monday Night Rawsome. We're going to be talking about Raw from December 3rd. That's today, right, Brian?
Yeah, so, there you go. Thank you.
Sorry, I forgot to hit your button as I introed you.
As per you. Well, you didn't even intro me.
I didn't even intro myself. I'm Adam Baum.
Yeah.
That is the bionic Mark himself, Brian.
I missed everything he said to open. Did he mention Raw, the word Raw?
I don't think
all?
Several times, and the date. We are reacting to Monday Night Raw, Rob.
Okay.
That is our
I'm just making
angry
sure.
elf
I'm
producer.
making sure because you never do that. Ever. You never tell anybody anything about what we're doing for
What
the
are
first
we?
10 minutes.
Who am I?
Yeah. We're a sewing show. We like to sew.
Yeah.
What's up? What are you doing?
You're modulated. Ooh, now we all are.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
Now we're good. Now we're good. What was that?
It was just a setting, I guess. I don't know. In any event,
Fucking touching it then.
I'm going to get blamed for it, Brian, so thank you for pointing that out. Normally, we start wrestling reactions off with wrestling talk, but sometimes there are things that happen in the real world that we want to mention before we kick everything off. Rhodey, you wanted to take this one.
Oh, I just want to start off by saying, people die, and we give salutes to them, or Stan Lee died, we gave some honor to him. It wouldn't be right if we didn't start the show by honoring George Herbert Walker Bush. I know we have some international listeners and some domestic ones, but being here in the USA, George Bush was a good man. If you didn't like his politics, that's one thing. Some of you guys might not even remember him as the president, but he was a good man that lived by the code of humility, and I think that's one of the best traits to have. So we wanted to say all good vibes to the family, and the country lost a great servant today.
Yeah, and at least he didn't have to be away from his wife for very long.
Right, or the other day, you know what I mean? Yeah.
They get to be reunited.
Yeah. Well,
the other big thing that we're going to talk about before we get into our awards and our extra big-ass topic and stuff is the reaction to last week's Monday Night Raw. Rob, you kind of had mixed feelings about it when we were on air.
Man, I was trying. Look, I talked to a friend during the Thanksgiving break, and I said, "Give me your critique of the show." And he's like, "Well, the difference between you guys and other shows like Solid Monster and all of them, all the big ones, is that everybody else had this positive outlook that they were saying good things."
How can you be positive about this?
Yeah, but he was saying everybody was positive, and you guys were just constantly shitting on the brand, right? So that was one of his critiques.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Is he watching the current product? Is he watching Monday Night Raw?
He is.
Okay. Go on.
Yeah.
That's
So
all.
we all know this guy.
Do I?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Bob.
Oh, okay.
It's Bob.
Oh, all right. Bob.
Yeah.
Fucking Bob.
So
Hey, Bob.
yeah, it was fucking Bob. So I was like, okay, I can see that. We do shit on everything. Maybe we could look for some half-full type situations. So last week I was trying to tap into my inner half-full, everything is good, just for the sake of the show, trying to save our show. But when it comes down to honest journalism, and I say that, kind of half-cocked because we are just a bunch of fans of the podcast.
We still have a little bit of integrity. I can't lie through my teeth.
Right. It just, at certain points, like, I'm a wrestling fan. I am. You know, I don't go crazy. It's not my life. I have a life outside of wrestling, but I'm a fan of wrestling. And a deep fan. I appreciate the industry, and it matters to me.
Well, and let's just face facts. The name of what this is sports entertainment. Okay? It is still sports. These are definitely athletes.
Right.
There's no question. We're not arguing about the sports factor here. Where's the entertainment value? What is making me want to come back to watch this week in and week out? At some point in all of our wrestling viewership, we took a hiatus, and we were brought back to it for one reason or another.
Right.
We have confessed to each other on and off air, and without this podcast, we might not be watching this on Mondays.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, so I guess it all came down to what? Was it Taz first or was it Xavier first?
I read Xavier first, and Brian, but
Taz said it on his he talked about it on his podcast.
So let's do Xavier first. Xavier Woods said, I'm going to paraphrase here.
Okay.
He was on being interviewed while over in Japan, and he was talking about the fans. What was the word he used for us?
entitled infants.
Entitled infants, for fans that complain about wrestling, because wrestling hurts and it's very tough and the athletes work really hard and the talent works very hard to entertain you and blah, blah, blah. And I'm reading this going on, and I'm like, this fucker just doesn't get it. He doesn't understand. It's not about – it's the same thing with Seth Rollins and the fucking the Universal title belt, how he got all bent out of shape because the fans were criticizing. They just don't get it. That we're not criticizing you, the talent. The main roster has all the fucking talent in the world.
Probably better than it's ever been.
Probably, absolutely.
Totally. Oh, yeah.
I mean,
sure.
you look at the bottom of the barrel they're using now. I mean, Ascension is – fuck with you, Brian.
Apollo, though. Look at like –
But yeah, Apollo, you can go through Tyler Breeze. I mean, he was a great talent.
Yeah, just all the young indie guys that that they have. Not so much
Right.
like the WWE created wrestlers, entertainers, whatever you want to call them, but the guys that came, that wrestled before them.
Right. So for Xavier to pull this bullshit argument out that we're complaining about the talent, that's ridiculous. No, we're complaining about the creativity and the writing and the direction and the booking. And I've never been a booker. I've never been a wrestler. But you know what? God damn it, I can see shit when shit's in front of me, and I can see good when good's in front of me.
See, now, to me, when I read the Xavier article, I thought it transcended, if you want to think about this as sports, we're putting it on our bodies, we're doing all this. Number one, you're making a whole hell of a lot of money to do this, and you're doing it because it's your work and you love it. That's why people play football. That's why people play any sport for the millions of dollars or whatever paycheck that Xavier Woods' level is at. Let's just face facts there. But people that go to a football game, that sucks, where it's a womp. For instance, the one that just happened here in Charlotte, where Clemson beat the dog tar out of Pittsburgh on Saturday night, Championship Saturday. Nobody wanted to watch that. Everybody that went down there was either just celebrating for Clemson for the whole game or didn't care. On the other side, if you talk about talent, everybody in Oakland that's a Raiders fan is like, what the hell is going on? You're trading all our talent away like it's a fire sale, and we suck out on the field.
Yeah, he lost me.
Yeah,
My
you're
point
going
is
too far.
Xavier's saying that we're not allowed to criticize and think that, and I'm saying that in other sports, people dump on that. The Oakland Raider fan base is going, where's our fucking team?
Well, let me tell you.
And the other times, Thursday, you're like, why isn't there a good game, NFL?
Yeah, we get it. I think it's more like this, because I don't give the sports comparison. To me, wrestling is more into the family of Broadway than it is of the NFL.
And a circus, really.
Honestly, yeah, no, you're not bullshitting. But a stage show.
But neither one of those require athletics.
Yeah, but stage shows have critics, people that criticize stage shows. Movies have critics. Wrestling is closer to movies and TV than it is to sports, in my opinion. So critics exist. We are critics of the product. If you critically acclaimed whatever the fuck, we're our own independent thing, but we are not news. We are critics.
And bottom line also is it's scripted. Let's just
right. My point exactly.
This is scripted.
Yeah.
This isn't just two guys fighting like UFC. This is scripted shit that happens. They can make it. You know how when it falls into your lap, like Cam and Peyton, the year they fought in the Super Bowl, it was young versus old.
Yeah.
When that storyline falls into your lap, WWE gets to write their storylines to always have, it's David versus Goliath.
Always.
It's this versus that. Or Brian hits heel versus face. There's always that something, but not this time. And my other big thing is, if you're going to phone it in at this time of year, why not just do what some of the other live shows do? I know it's not the same, but Saturday Night Live shows specials at this time. They show a Halloween special, a Thanksgiving special, a Christmas special, instead of a live show that nobody put in any effort to write because it's, half of them are on vacation.
Well, we're going to shit on Raw as we go.
I'm just saying, but part of this, they could, if
You're
it's truly
right now.
No. I'm saying if it's truly a part-time, if people, not the full crew is there because people are taking breaks, then just truly phone it in and show a clip show.
It's interesting that, like, out of all the people on the roster that could criticize and say that, I mean, Xavier Woods, he definitely has, like, the WWE blinders on. I mean, the guys have been involved in, like, so many, like, awesome fucking storylines and all that segments for the past.
He's privileged.
How many? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Entitled
I would love
Yeah.
to hear, like, Zack Ryder's, like, actual opinion on how guys are treated and how the product is right now, because I bet he probably says it sucks.
Yeah, I'm down at I'm doing house shows at NXT Lakeland.
Actually, now that you think about it, when Xavier got hurt because of New Day and their Freebird gimmick, he never missed any TV time. Think about that.
Yeah,
His last injury, he worked the whole way through it.
And look, let's not shit on him. Xavier's a great talent. He's gift of gab. He's a good worker. He can wrestle however you want to say it. He's fucking wrong here.
Well, and you said it the most succinctly. We are criticizing your creative, not your talent.
Yeah, I'm
There's
criticizing.
a difference.
I'm criticizing the product as a whole.
Forgot to introduce the board, so I will.
I wouldn't say we forgot, Adam.
Hey, so I want to do that real quick.
What board is it?
It is our chat board on the YouTube Live.
Oh, okay.
That is one of the many places we broadcast. We are also streaming live on Twitch, Rob, as well as Facebook Live.
Yeah.
And you want to give any of the other plugs for where you can go, since you pointed that out
We're
earlier?
we're gonna do this
No,
now in the
like,
middle of the conversation.
Right in the middle of the show.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like type in all caps one word marked out on collarandelbowbrand.com website and get something for 10%, my entire order 10% off right now during this intriguing, mind-blowing conversation about the wrestling industry. I mean, I would have to get a new shirt, beanie, or fucking sweatpants for that. I guess I would have to get a collar and elbow brand to make me comfortable enough to finish this conversation. But if that's what you're trying to get me to do, Adam, I'm not down. So can we please finish this conversation?
Just for the record, Brian.
Yeah.
I was really just trying to stall for the fact that none of the sound effects work, and I couldn't segue into the next topic. So do you want to pretend, Brian, that we're doing the Raw?
No, we're not. We have to talk about Taz. The fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know. You said move on to the next thing.
Yeah, the next thing within that topic that you split up with your ranting.
Freaking
This
Taz.
is your show, man.
I didn't think we were done. I didn't think we were done. You said move on. Brian, go to Taz.
What do you want to know?
Do you have some of his quotes?
I do. So Taz kind of took Raw. He absolutely kind of roasted it last week on his podcast, the Taz Show. Some of the things that he said on there were pretty interesting. Like, he definitely didn't hold back just because he used to work there. He was very critical of it.
Well, I don't think there's any desire for him to go back, so he's not going to hold back.
No. But one of the big things that he said on there was about Baron Corbin, and I quote, what they're doing for Baron Corbin, and I'm happy for Baron Corbin for getting a push because he is getting a fucking push. The way they're pushing him, how they're overexposing him, and that he's not ready. He's not ready. Baron Corbin for, Taz, fucking, he's talking like he's from Brooklyn.
He is from Brooklyn.
I know he is. But it's, yeah. Anyway, for this, because it's like when you build a house and the foundation. Dude, I don't know what the fuck. This is all fucked up. Anywho.
Did you proofread this or clearly not?
Yes. Before you frame the home, you need a fucking foundation. The foundation's made of concrete, so when you pour the friggin' concrete, the concrete has to dry.
He said it's as good as wet cement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wet cement?
Yeah.
You say it funny.
Cement?
Cement? It's cement.
Semen?
Yeah. He basically Oh, there you go. Hey, Rob got him going. He basically called Baron Corbin wet cement. And not so much in the fact that, like,
way to Adam that shit.
He's wet cement, but like,
wait, what are you talking about?
See, this is why you can't paraphrase. You have to say the whole thing because he set it up as in like laying an actual foundation of a home and everything.
Yeah.
So he didn't just actually call him wet cement randomly.
But I mean, but I think the broader point is that he was just shitting all over WWE. I think at one point he said this is the worst fucking Raw of all time.
Well, a
came out
lot of
his
people
mouth.
have been saying
And
that.
just for the record, Dave Meltzer reported that Vince is the one who booked every bit of it. I don't know if that's true or not because it's Meltzer, but
You said the magic word.
that should be.
Wait, okay. How
That's
is
a
that
great
different
gimmick.
than any other time? And isn't Vince always the guy you got to go
I
through?
was confused by it.
I don't know. Bob's joining us.
Oh, Bob's on a board?
Why'd you fix the fucking effects?
Yeah, hey Bob.
Hey, what's up, man?
Oh, hey.
You should have just left him off.
I don't
You
know.
know he's going to abuse him.
I'm not.
So what else do we
serious
got on
question.
this topic though? Like,
No, I'm saying serious question. I mean, is Vince not? Has he not been booking, and now he is? Is that what they're saying?
well, I don't think Vince has ever been booking shows start to finish. I think he books
His main ones.
right.
Yeah.
You know, he probably when he had Roman to play with,
So
he
he
was
was-
just
so-
booking Roman storylines.
Basically, it's like everybody take the holidays off. I'll do it all.
One of the big things that he did say, Taz, was about having 2 hospital scenes, like in the same show.
That they were campy as hell.
Right.
And they were.
And they were very, like, kind of
Rob almost thought it
mid-90s.
was the same hospital.
I
He's
thought
like,
so.
wait, is that the same room? I was like, no, one was gray and one was beige.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. But they were campy. They were corny. I mean, you're taking your 2 guys that you're portraying as these evil villains or badasses on your roster being Braun and Dean, and you have them doing acting bits that just not good. I mean, just really, I don't want to see these guys talk. I want to see them attack people, brutalize, right?
Well, like when we talked about, I don't mind like Lashley now. Okay, we talked about Lashley and how he should be this way. He should just go out and beat people up and just get in fights.
Yeah.
And he needs a mouthpiece. Leo Rush, my man.
Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
The most beautiful man in the world.
That's a perfect fit. And like Drake Maverick, he pulls double duty on 205 Live.
Yeah.
And I have no problem with stuff like that. Why can't they do that more?
You know they're working his ass on the house show circuit too.
Yeah, hey, he took a weird bump that he kind of pre-sold
Yeah.
or pre-cringed. Is that what did you call it earlier?
yeah, no. When Elias was about to hit him with the fucking guitar.
Oh wait, we're way the hell out.
Yeah,
He was,
you're
he was
everywhere.
telegraphing.
Yeah, kind
Are
of like
we done with
our
the opening
topics.
topic?
Yeah, I mean I'm
Oh,
done.
my God.
For our live audience watching,
Live
oh, never
from
mind.
the U Record Studios, it's the Rassim Awards. Here's
So for our live audience watching on YouTube Live and Twitch, maybe Facebook, I don't know. So we got Gunsmoke playing in the back. If you're like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, we're watching Gunsmoke, mother. Yeah. So you're welcome. Go ahead, do your thing.
These are our Rossum Awards. If you're new to the show, all you got to do is make them up and give them to somebody. If you're
Wow, that's the greatest example of all time.
yeah, if you're not new to the show, we've changed it. Make them up as you go. Bored, if you're good, we'll read them. Brian, you're a host, so we're stuck with yours. Give me one.
So my first one is going to be what?
I'm just looking at your notes. Go ahead, bro.
Brian is the best note taker.
my-
Just kayfabe, break kayfabe.
He's fucking brutal.
My first one is going to be the Amiibo Award.
Oh yes,
Is that a Pokemon? Did you draw a Pokemon in your sheet?
he drew an amoeba.
Trying to
Squirtle.
I actually drew Scott Dawson. Yeah.
He looks like Squirtle.
He does. He's Scott Dawson. He's very shapely right now. And I mean, hey, I am not one to fucking talk, so I am right there with you. So I give myself the Amiibo Award. I give Scott Dawson the goddamn Amiibo Award. And so
Brian says he looks like an amoeba.
and you know that's just my first award. You know what? That's actually going to be 2 awards right there because I'm giving myself
No.
1 award. So
No.
as you were.
No more fucking loopholes with you. And not giving away awards. No Ascension was on tonight. You
That was
got to
my
give
second
real.
way to give my second award.
Yeah, no, you got to come up with something real now. Rob, what's your award? What's your first one?
My first one is that Predator Award? Is that the Predator? I give that to Ronda Rousey. I don't know what.
I thought you gave it to that guy that was asking the questions.
Oh, no,
that kept
no.
moving his arms.
No. Ronda Rousey's hair, bro. It's just there's a point of accept. There's a point where you're just like you're trying too hard, honey. You're
And it doesn't
trying
even-
too hard.
It's not like a Z. It's not like lines. It's not like an R.
no,
it's
like-
not even a pattern.
It's like if you had somebody doing shrooms or LSD braid your hair. That's what happens.
I'm just gonna make a pretty quilt.
The ants will live here. They will march.
On the board, Justin on Twitch says the Got Guitarred award goes to Leo Rush. Let's see.
Boring.
My first award is the Sore Loser Award. I'm going to give that to Drew McIntyre. His backstage promo after he lost was complete regurgitation of what he said in the ring before he lost. It was stupid as shit. Brian, second award.
My second award is just going to be a goddamn high five to that little kid that did not receive a high five
Oh,
from Dean Ambrose. If you rewatch it, you'll see Dean when he's exiting the ring. There's a little kid that runs over to the corner and he's sticking his arm out, and Dean acknowledges him.
So hopeful.
Oh my God, he made his way. He went through.
Oh,
a bunch of
he was
people,
like borderline Make-A-Wish. He was
Oh, my
just like, oh yeah.
and Dean just looks at him.
No,
No, I don't mean he was sick, but like that desperate. Like, oh,
he didn't look like
Right.
he was dying.
I didn't say that. That's not. Oh my God. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, that's what.
Oh, yeah, I'm
that
sorry.
is what Make-A-Wish
Maybe I should
is.
have shut my brain up for a minute.
And holy cow, Dean just absolutely just cold shoulder, just gives him
He told him
nothing.
to fuck off.
It was
Told him to
bull.
fuck off. That's right.
So yeah.
It's
that-
awesome. Go back and watch it.
Berto's
Or maybe we'll
had-
post it. We'll post it on our Instagram at some point.
Yeah, Berto's hashtag award goes to hashtag boycott raw movement. What is our Instagram that you said you're going to post that to, Brian?
That would be at Marked Out Wrestling at Instagram.com.
Thanks for finishing it. You're the one who runs the fucking thing. At least you should be able to promote it. Rob, what's your second award?
The worst cheap pop of all time award goes to Sasha Banks during that really, really bad opening segment
For
or the
Texas?
the talk segment.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, Dada, something bullshit. In Texas, I don't remember the line. It was
It's
so
because
lame.
she was dying, I think.
Oh, they were dying, bro. And it's like, let me give a cheap pop just to get something. And the crowd was kind of, yay.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, in that segment, Alexa Bliss goes, Dana, you can stay if you want. When she made it a tag match, and there were three. Oh, God, it was just funny. Mine, since you have a worst cheap pop, I have the worst chase ever. And that is going to go.
I thought you were thinking chafe.
That's going to go to Elias and Bobby Lashley. Clearly,
Wow.
Lashley barely made it around the sound. Those people that were sitting on the side could probably still see him. And Elias is like, well, he got away. let me come Club Leo Rush instead.
I got another award.
Yeah? Do
I
you?
know. I was,
Yeah.
gonna give it, I was waiting for permission.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I don't know what to call it. I'm going to call it the it's 2018, almost 19. We know how shit works now. Please fucking stop award. Goes to whoever on the effects team is making the LED board fucking fizzle out every time he gets hit. We know that's not how LEDs work. There's no static.
Did you call me a fizzle?
Yes.
Nobody calls me a
There's
fizzle.
no snow on LED boards.
People don't know that.
TP Poker and Steicher here. Let's see. Bang Bus GM is also here with an award. He says, doing a great job award. Raw women's makeup team. They all looked good. Okay, there you go. There's something
That's
positive.
a compliment.
Yeah,
Good job, Bang
half
Bus.
full.
He's just trying to make sure that after wrestling, they know that
They have a job.
right.
You got job security with me, Alexa.
The obvious award goes to the women's segment announcing the future women's tag belts that are coming soon. That's what I think Alexa's going to get credit or burial for, if you will.
But I don't get the burial.
My final award, Brian.
Yeah.
It kind of is named like yours, the Fuck You Kid Award, or I also named it the Fake Bane Award, and that, of course, goes to Dean Ambrose.
Fake Bane.
Yeah,
Bane.
Fake Bane.
Fake Bane.
Fake Bane.
You have no idea what this guy's feel.
What?
Extra big ass topics.
So real quickly, a little beyond kayfabe, Rob goes, as we get on the air, Rob's our executive producer, by the way.
Nice.
Rob says, hey, guess what? I stopped taking notes after the Drew Dolph segment, so it's all you, Adam. So they don't, this is going to be a surprise for them as much as anybody, our extra big-ass topics
I
tonight.
have no idea what he's going to talk about.
Topic number one, please wait until I'm done. Topic number 2, Scottish Psychopath. Topic number 3, NXT Minute with Rob. Topic number 4, Crazy Train.
Fucking.
Topic number 5, I can still afford my kids.
I'm not prepared for NXT.
Topic number 1, please wait until I'm done. It's Lashley, Elias, and Leo. Why did I call it please wait until I'm done? A big move. Brian noticed this in the Elias shift to face is that he doesn't go and shut your mouth, you know, with all the
Silence your cell phone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
he's
he
definitely
doesn't finish it with silent with and shut your mouth, and he says, and please wait until I'm done.
He's
Take
a very
your finger
polite.
out your butt.
He's a very polite young gentleman. Yeah, of course. He's a face.
So what about this segment? The chase was bad, obviously. I gave that an award. It was very bad.
I mean,
And we
what
talked about
segment?
Leo pre-selling. The whole Elias and Leo.
But
And,
really, what was it? To me, it was, yeah. I love when you do that. To me, it was nothing. I mean, it was nothing. I mean, Elias didn't get to do any part of his song. He didn't do any stick with the crowd, right? And then Bobby and fuck, they come out and
whose
do their
kid is this?
they came out and did their flexing thing, and then
Showed
they
his ass, literally.
right. Then they had a little fucking scuffle. And then Finn, is that the highlight of the moment because Finn came out?
I think it's telling the story for Finn, kind of, you know,
Still
helping
with
him
Baron.
Out. Yeah, still helping him out, but also to try to, I guess, kind of get heat on Bobby, like doing all the
To set up a
poses
tag
and
match
stuff.
for next
Oh,
week.
Brian,
There you go. Right.
you're a mark, so I'll forgive you. I thought you were onto something. I think this is all about Braun. Remember you said Braun's one-armed and who's going to come help him? I think that Finn might come help him. If that match happens and he's supposed to be one-armed,
So-
it's a no-rules TLC match.
So what you're saying is the merry men are going to come after the sheriff of Nottingham, basically.
Yeah.
They're all going to band together and fuck him over.
Right. And this is by Finn building these alliances of helping people. Now it's to me now it's Elias, Finn, and Braun. Hell, they were in a tag team match when he got his elbow hurt.
Well, you know
the
that
three of them together.
that's not a bad storyline.
It's not a bad payoff. It's fucked that they can't get there right, and that Baron Corbin is on TV for almost 2 of the 3 hours tonight.
True that.
Which, by the way, just might as well.
2,
Scottish Psychopath. Let's just bring
It start
everybody
with a
into
P.
play.
It starts with a P.
Yeah, it's not alliterative, Rob. Even though you're right, it does. It does start with P.
Yeah.
Dolph, Baron, Drew, Finn, the whole nonstop. Hey, by the way, it's Drew McIntyre Appreciation Night, and we're gonna have him lose. That's weird, right?
Is it?
Is it?
Wow, jinx.
Is it?
I
I didn't have a problem with that.
I didn't either.
No.
Not at all.
I had a problem. I'll tell you what I had a
What
problem
about
with
the
that.
double promo?
I was gonna say, what about the double appreciation night? Right? Didn't we just have one on SmackDown for Jeff Hardy?
Well, that's
right.
a
His 20 year.
That's a legit one. 20
No, it
years.
wasn't, dude. That was just as gimmicky as this one. Are you
It's
kidding?
gimmicky, but I mean, it's at least a landmark. They didn't go, oh, we're
Is it
gonna
though?
make a Nazi gold medal and give it to you tonight.
But did
'cause
you actually
killed
did,
our?
yeah. Did you actually check it though? Did you actually check? Was that Jeff Hardy's? Like, do we actually know that, or are we just going by because that's what was on TV?
I'm going by the fact that 1998 is when I remember seeing it.
Okay, who thinks he's going to carry the medal around with him? That'd be fucking tragic.
Oh God.
That'd be so bad. They better never bring that medal out again. Ever. I mean, it never, ever needs to be on the
Who gives a man
show.
another man a medal?
Baron Corbin. That's who. Who? I mean, really? They'll kill him if they have him carry this fucking medal out. I love Drew. I don't think this killed him tonight at all. I don't care.
The loss didn't kill him. I thought the double promo hurt, Rob. He said the same thing after he lost as he did before. It was like, I'm still gonna win, dude. You literally just lost, like within minutes of saying this.
That's a heel character. They're delusional. They see
They're
it.
delusional.
Yeah,
I
they-
like that.
they-
That's a great explanation.
Yeah, they see it their way, no matter what you say, because they're the bad guy. They're the villain. So yeah, obviously, no matter how many times you knock Drew down, he's gonna scream just like Joe. I'm the baddest in the world, motherfucker. You haven't beaten your own damn dick in fucking forever. What the fuck have you beaten? But yet he's
Samoan
still,
cookies.
right? Samoan cookies, right? But you're still the baddest dude in the world, right? When you talk, so Drew is fine here. He's gonna elevate. He's gonna hold that title. I hate that he's holding the title in a 2-belt era. I really do.
I feel like they're squeezing Rob everybody into the 3-hour show because they're doing pop tests for sure.
No,
we need to fill out our Mania card. What the hell's going on?
I think there's a lot of people getting left off right now.
Off of Mania?
No, off of Raw.
Name one other than Titus O'Neil.
The Ascension. Connor and Victor.
They don't count. That's 2.
They don't count. I mean, my ass.
All right.
Who else?
And by the way, they just finally were in a pay-per-view. They were on the
Yeah,
pre-show.
they got that payday, brother.
Kurt Hawkins wasn't on tonight. There you go. There's somebody.
I mean, there were plenty of people. Just too many to name. Adam, who
The
was
Carlitos.
That's the wrong show.
Rock and Roll Express.
3.
Sandman, he wasn't on.
Ricky Morton, Robert Gibson.
Oh, what's this music?
It's the only new sound effect we've gotten in like months.
I'm working on it.
We had a vision for change.
Just like you're dieting.
Created a revolution.
I am dieting.
You look like you have a bulletproof vest.
I've lost fucking like 7 pounds.
We are the future.
Doesn't he look like he's got like a shield vest under that shirt?
The future is now.
And you look like you got a fucking ho-ho. You're a cupcake.
Marked Out Wrestling Podcast presents to you
Whatever, amoeba.
the NXT Minute with Wwe Raw.
What is that song? It's such a ego. I turn it down. Turn it down.
You made an introing yourself to try and sound super cool.
Yeah.
All right, take it
I
away,
don't have
Amoeba Rob.
friends. Hey, NXT gave if you want to watch the perfect example of a great story, a great match with 2 big men that can tell a really good story, Keith Lee and Lars from this past Wednesday
Love Keith
on
Lee.
NXT. My goodness, what an absolute fabulous match between these two. Because I didn't realize Keith Lee was the same size as Lars. I really didn't.
Dude, he's massive.
Yeah, he's a big dude. But it was just a really good match. It told a great story. I don't have much from NXT, guys. Honestly, they're still kind of recapping War Games. They haven't really gone into any real – they kind of hinted at the horsewomen.
Well, is talk about that match you just talked about. Is this Lars – is this his end? I mean, we're seeing promos here. Was this his send-off, or will he have another one before he goes?
Nah, he's done.
Yeah, maybe make his debut at Rumble.
He had a great match with Keith Lee. He won. Lars won, which makes him go to the main roster as a winner. You want that because he's a monster. And it didn't hurt Keith Lee. I think it actually helped Keith Lee. He lost. Everybody expected him to lose, but he put on a hell of a show.
Yeah, and he might be the coming in. He's got the size of Brodus Clay, but he can wrestle. They kept trying to repackage him down there and make it work. Keith Lee is the answer that they never could down there with him.
Keith Lee, he can move, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. He just should never get the nickname that you want to give him. We can not.
The African American Dream.
I hate that so much.
I love it. We're gonna make that a fucking T-shirt. You just wait.
No, we're not.
No,
We're not.
we're not going to do that.
Are you sure?
No.
All right.
4.
Hey, let's hop on the crazy train number 4. He wants to be Bane. He's got 6 people in radioactive gear to accompany him. By the way, they weren't even like security or anything. They were clearly.
They said they were a SWAT team.
Okay,
But they didn't have like any kind of gear. Or
No, they had a
anything,
mask.
nothing.
They had gas masks.
They had a mask.
Yeah, they had gas masks, and he had the voice modulator on his. Rob kept pointing out to us. This was, by the way,
that wasn't a voice
No,
modulator.
it was
That
a wireless pack
okay,
for a microphone.
I know. I'm just saying that because of the Bane thing. I just want to say that if you want to check the tape of us watching tonight, the biggest pop or marked out moment for Rob was pointing out that Dean had his wireless mic attached to his thing. I mean, that was the only part Rob really got excited about.
Batman, don't look at the back of my head. You'll see my speaking device.
From a oh my god. But why?
Because I wanted to destroy you.
What?
But from a technical point,
He just
though,
went. You just turned into a troll halfway through that.
You got to find somewhere to put it on your body.
okay, he was wearing a goddamn fucking jacket.
He was about to get physical, so they put it on the thing.
Let's get
He could take it off and not get it broken. So I don't know, dumb. I mean, why even do it? This segment was so long. Hey, let me ask you a question.
It was.
Let me ask you a
How
question.
long was this segment?
How long was it? When Seth came into the ring the first time, right, and he starts beating everybody up, like he fought through hell and high water to get to that ring to get to Dean Ambrose. But the minute he got in the ring, Dean snuck out. he doesn't choose to pursue him any further than the ropes. Like, I've made it to the inside of the ring. I cannot leave. I am bound by the power of Vince. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a good thing Frodo didn't feel that way.
I mean, you're 5 feet away from him. Jump over the ropes and whoop his ass. You ran down the stairs of the stadium Rocky fucking style. Why would you stop with 3 feet between you? This segment, I don't hate the Dean character right now. I don't hate the Dean character right now, but this is so bad. This is this is an example of what we were talking about earlier. You got two pretty good talents. Granted,
I would think very good talents.
Yeah, one's a little slower.
Not on fast forward.
Yeah, but
that's the way we watch.
Two really good talents, and this is just a waste. I'm sorry, such a waste. You should have first. You should have saved this fucking match for Mania. This match should have been a Mania match.
And he says, "I talk forever."
Sorry, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, you took all the points, Brian. You want to try find some?
His jacket was made from his old facial hair. It looked like his jacket matched his hair exactly. If you check the tape,
so the curtains match the jacket.
Yeah.
One thing that Rob didn't mention, Brian, we can talk about it. I don't want to go back to him.
Yeah.
The Renee Corey thing. Hey, everybody knows your husband and wife. Why don't you say something? Hey, sir, what goes on behind closed doors? I mean, that was clearly scripted.
Do that again for me, please.
Hey, sir, what goes on?
It's like a transvestite Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
Paul Heyman says
it's my drag queen.
Yeah, I mean, kudos to them for like acknowledging it and Corey saying something because I don't know. I know me personally, I've been saying for weeks
forced.
It didn't feel real at all. Or
no,
whatever, or it didn't come off like it was like legit, but.
Damn you,
I mean, not that matters. Oh, I guess it does matter. That's the whole fucking thing, right?
It's real wrestling.
It's still real to me, damn it.
Still
damn you.
Thank you. That was a moment. But hey, you know what? We're trying to be positive. So
no, we are.
Good.
You're welcome.
I am. Good for them for at least acknowledging that that's a real thing. But I guess they do it on Total Divas all the time. So I guess it's not.
It's
really
not
a
a
point.
secret. Yeah.
No, we didn't talk about.
It's not.
They don't.
I mean,
they
that's
don't.
what Corey Graves kind of said. He goes, "It's not a secret."
We don't try to hide it.
No, but we didn't talk about is that new tweak to his entrance music.
Oh God, the biochemical reaction siren. Yeah, it's so annoying. I'd hate to be in the building.
I want to see Renee turn heel. Stike
I love it. I love it, Stike.
Yeah.
I don't know. She sometimes has a hard time. I guess
she's never been a heel.
No, I wouldn't want her to do it, but that's a great idea. Like I wish that could be a thing, but it won't be a thing.
Well, let's just think. Could it be better? Then go for it.
Right. I don't know. This is the only topic to me that's really fun tonight to talk about.
5.
Number 5, I can still afford my kids. Interesting twist. I think we all called Heath was going to beat Rhino
to keep his job.
Right. But did we call that Heath was going to be the newest referee?
I love this so much.
It's probably the most creative thing of the night. And it was buried.
Do I love it so much because of that, or do I just love it to love it? I think I love it to love it. I think even if everything else is absolutely wonderful, I'd still be like, I fucking love it.
Is this like your B-team love before I go to Brian?
No.
I don't know. My B-team love was pretty strong. I'm still a fan. B-team.
Brian, take it away.
B-team.
Before he steals all the points.
I was going to say before I forget my point.
Yeah.
Too late.
Wow, so you're Rob and he's me? That's the switch tonight?
Marley and Rob?
Marley and me?
What?
Huh?
Lorcan and Birch beat the mighty Mia Yim, beat Vanessa Bourne, and Lars beat Keith Lee.
Yeah, that all happened.
Whole minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Lars will debut losing to Apollo Crews, Berto says. I could see that. Do we want to talk about this more? But I think it's intriguing where they're going to go with this, that Heath is now a referee. There's a drunk with power thing that they're using Baron Corbin to just...
It's Real Wrestling says had to make sure you guys were saying after tonight's show. I know it was tough. Yeah, I just want to read that for him. Yeah, it was. It's hard right now. Were you talking about things?
No.
No.
All right, we're gonna play a quick game.
As you can tell, sometimes you have to self-medicate through the pain, and we've been doing a lot of that lately.
So speed round real quickly tonight, guys.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a series of names of general managers or people that were in charge of Raw or SmackDown.
Yeah.
You have to tell me if you think Baron Corbin was better than them or not.
Okay.
Wow, what?
Okay, so you just have to say yes or no. Is Baron Corbin better than, I'll give you an example to start, Paul Heyman?
No.
Okay, exactly. You ready? Now you know how to play. It's
What
speed
kind of
round,
fucking
so
game?
it's going to be rapid
Okay.
fire.
All right.
You
It's gonna
ready?
be rapid fire easy.
Yep, you ready? Vicky Guerrero,
No.
No.
Kurt Angle,
No.
Teddy Long,
Wait, are we saying he's better or worse? Wait.
The Baron's better or yes if he's better, no if he's worse.
No,
Okay.
yes if he's worse. If they're better. Who's is
Oh my God, you changed the whole format.
No. Is Teddy Long better than Baron Corbin? You would say yes.
Yes.
There you go. How about Johnny Ace,
Yeah, he's better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mick Foley,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the anonymous GM,
I enjoyed him.
Yeah.
Her.
anybody?
It. Shit.
You forgot Brad Maddox.
Doesn't matter. Okay, Brad Maddox. There you go.
He did good videos, I guess.
Chief Morley.
Chief Sean Morley.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Anybody.
Why even ask? I mean, just say. Just,
Okay, my point is then why was he on the fucking screen for 2 hours? I just wanted to have a quick speed
He's
round
getting-
bitch session.
This is another point that Taz was making, right?
What's that?
That he's just getting the biggest fucking push right now.
He must know something.
No, he's just saying he's getting a big fucking push.
No,
Yeah,
I mean
no,
Baron.
he's got
He's got
blackmails.
like
Oh.
he's got like dirt on Triple H or
Baron walked in while like Vince is like fucking Road Dog or something.
We know how Roman got the wettest hair.
Oh.
Let's real quickly before we go into the dirt sheet.
on.
What do we call this Southern style? You know, you don't have anything nice to say. What's this list called there?
Bless your heart.
Oh, it is making the list. Bless your heart this week goes out to the Revival.
Bless your heart.
The Lucha House Party.
Bless your heart.
Jinder,
Bless your heart.
Bobby and Chad.
Oh, bless your glorious heart.
The entire women's division.
Oh, bless your sexy little hearts.
And AOP and Drake.
Oh, bless your hearts, you big fellas.
There we go.
We're doing this now.
Yeah, our shit moves fast now, Brian. Are you gonna talk about it? Are you gonna intro him, or you just?
Looking at my.
All right, Brian. So this is, in case you didn't know, this is your segment. It's called the Dirt Sheet.
Turn it down.
It's when you start talking about stuff that you read on, guess where? The Dirt Sheets. And when me and Rob think that you should move on, we'll give you a bang bang. Take it away.
Oh, shall I start?
That's it. It's your fucking segment. I don't know why Rob's new notes are. I have to tell everybody because I'm a bad host, which he's right, but still.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Okay, shit runs downhill, Brian.
Yep.
Rob gets on my ass. I'm gonna yell at you. So
Is that
go.
the order?
Yes.
All right. So one of the big ones is Vince McMahon sold $22 million worth of his WWE stock recently.
It's like $110 or something right now.
Well, he was selling them for $74.
74.
Oh, that's Black Friday
$74
prices.
per share. So according to the SEC filing that was spotted at WrestleNomics, McMahon still has 31,887,375 shares left, which equates to over 2.4 billion. So if you ever question that, the McMahons are running out of money or running out of capital, or
There's no way.
There's no way. Yeah,
They keep selling and buying their own stock.
they could do whatever the fuck they
By
want.
the way, how many times have we reported that somebody sold stock? I think that Rob, we were talking about
Kevin
this.
Dunn did it recently, right?
Yeah, and so did Shane.
Yeah.
I think they're selling it when it's high, buying back when it's low. Do you think? Wait,
It's called pump and
wait.
dump.
Do you think this is a conspiracy?
Could be.
They are making their ratings good. Shares go high. They sell them. Then they go, okay, let's fuck all everything. Go right back into the toilet.
And then bring The Rock back.
Let's
Right,
put
and
put
then-
Ronda Rousey in the main
Yes.
event and the opening segment.
Yes, that's what they're doing. They're just like the brothers from fucking Trading Places. They're rigging it.
Cheers, fuckface.
I'm telling you. What else you got?
Bang bang!
So Cody Rhodes.
Ooh, I like him.
Yeah, this is a good one. So I don't know if you guys were watching football on Sunday, but you may have recognized someone that was sitting up in the luxury suite of the Jacksonville Jaguars owner.
Blake Bortles.
No, it was not Blake Bortles. It was Cody Rhodes.
He doesn't get it. Rob.
I do from fucking The Good Place. Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Cody Bortles.
Cody Rhodes
Hey,
and
Donkey Doug.
Brandy. Shut the fuck up. Oh my God, this guy keeps talking over me.
It's your segment.
You keep talking.
Hey, everybody. Rob wins.
He was in the press box of the owner Shahid Khan, and he's the father of Tony Khan. And Tony has been linked to Cody and the Bucks in trademarking all Elite Wrestling stuff that's been kind of popping up over the past few weeks. So this just kind of fuels more speculation, fuels the fire of the speculation that Cody and the owner of the Jaguars are going to be starting the new promotion, and he's going to be backing it. Now, one of the things one of the things I thought of that could be maybe like the kicker is what if they have a whole health insurance thing? Like, what if that's one of the guarantees that he throws in there and says, hey, if you work for, if we think it's going to be called AEW, All Elite Wrestling, that's what it's rumored. If you guys work here, you'll be covered, vision, dental, all that shit. Your family will be covered. I don't know. I think if that were something that were in the cards, I think that a lot of guys would maybe
Would the money be comparable?
I mean, if you're going by how much the Jaguars owner has and how much.
Oh no, he's a fucking billionaire.
Yeah, he's basically Vince. Just
it doesn't matter until you have the TV deal. The TV deal is how you really make the move. Okay, you could if TNA were to sign the Bucks and Cody and all them, and most cable providers had logo or whatever station they're on, we would be watching it, right? If we could get it weekly, if we could watch the Bucks and Cody weekly on any network, would we watch it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what we're talking about really is getting that TV deal. If this Jaguar guy is the backer that's going to lead to them getting a TV deal, fucking A, let's do it. Let's get some, Thursday Night Wars. I don't care what
if they
wars
did it on Monday
be.
nights, we'd probably change the name of our show to some whatever pun landed with their fucking show name, and we'd have and Raw would be a fucking Dirt Sheets afterthought. I wouldn't even. If we had competition, I wouldn't even watch Raw right now. I would not.
That's a bold statement right there.
Well, and the best competition that we have access to is NXT.
Well, yeah.
But again, NXT, just to piggyback to what we said earlier, NXT is the creative outlet to give the fans what they want. The talent is the same fucking talent that's on the main roster. All of them came through NXT. The difference is the creative. We're always shitting on the creative, not the talent.
And just the last thing to add to this is that the trademark paperwork that was listed with all the All Elite Wrestling stuff that they've been trademarking is the similar address to where the Jaguars play. So I mean that just kind of I don't know. I mean
their legal department and all kind of
6 of one, half a dozen the other.
No, this is great.
Sorry. Go ahead, Rob.
No, the best era of wrestling was. The best era of wrestling was
the one where my kid went to bed on time.
Right, when we had a war.
That is twice now Kara's tried to join us on the show.
Yeah. But yeah, it's the last time we had the greatest era was when we had a war, when there was options for the talent. And for creative had to they had to fight for their jobs.
Bang Bus has a really lame name we could change it to called Marked Out Elite Podcast, which is just horrible. That's one
We're
of those.
not changing the name of our brand, just like Rawsome. It'd be like.
I know, but it's just so awful. That's like an Adam idea right there. Marked Out Elite Podcast.
Yeah, that's totally a fucking white table.
Would they call their wrestlers elitists?
Oh.
No. Because remember that? Remember when ECW came around, like the WWE version, they were calling them the extremists. Like all their wrestlers, they were referring to them as extremists, not superstars.
So the Republicans.
Extremists. Right.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Is that what you think?
Elitism.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Bang bang.
The relationship between NXT/WWE and Evolve keeps.
This sounds like something I should pay attention to.
Yeah. Well, it keeps kind of getting a little bit more
murky.
Exactly murky. Roderick Strong is now going to be competing for the Evolve Championship on December 15th in Queens, New York.
This is Roderick Strong. I approve this.
Is it still Fabian Eichner?
It looks like it's he'll be wrestling Darby Allin in a grudge match on this. Why does it say the 16th? Oh, what the fuck?
Get that pussy out your lap.
Yeah. Oh, that's why, because he's going to be wrestling on a couple shows.
So this wrestling company that the Jags owner might start at TIAA Bank Stadium, Justin says?
It's right here, facing Eichner, and proves his
did it say that?
Yeah, so he's going to be fighting Eichner.
Okay.
So they're having two NXT guys are fighting for the Evolve Championship.
And TP Poker says wet semen.
Wet semen. No, they're not going to be wrestling at the Jaguars Stadium. That's what I just said towards the end, is that they're just filing all of the trademark stuff at that address.
Right. Yeah.
You disrespectful, stupid idiots.
Yeah, so
check the tape, Justin.
Strong called out Eichner via tweet on Saturday.
And what did he say?
This is Roderick Strong. I approve this message.
I'm going to beat you up in the face.
Yeah.
Ninja, please.
Actually, so here's what he said. He said, thought of the day, NXT superstars holding #Evolve titles. Well, there is no bigger superstars than the Undisputed Era, and I've won just about every WWN live title. That's the brand for Evolve. But the Evolve title. So maybe December 15th I come to Laboom and shock the system. So he's using all the hashtags.
Make a good lucha.
I don't feel like Laboom, you said
What
it
is
right.
it with you and the sound effects, bro?
He just cuts everyone off,
I know.
except for himself, obviously. He doesn't fucking play sound effects over himself.
Yeah, totally.
Hey, they're going to be wrestling in Deer Park, which is kind of cool. That's
Deer Park, Michigan?
Close to my hometown. No, New York.
So you got you got two NXT guys fighting for the Evolve Championship, and you have a current NXT tag team as the Evolve Tag Team Champions.
Yep, you are correct, sir.
Evolve is basically
OVW.
Evolving.
They are evolving. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, good pun.
There you go. Oh, so this is a juicy one.
Welcome to Monday Night Elite.
Why are you looking at me, man?
So I don't know if you guys heard yet, but the cat's out of the bag. Aleister Black and Zelina Vega recently got married.
Oh, they did?
They did. I did not know this. I
Good
had no
for him.
Zelina Vega's off the market?
I had no idea.
Yeah, who knew?
Damn.
I mean, yeah. I wish we had a source to tell us that happened before it was reported.
Yeah, I'm gonna still pretend she's signaling in my head.
Oh yeah,
Bang, bang!
I'll save you there, Brian. You had no segue out of that.
We knew the scoop way before everybody. We'll just say that.
But it's their personal life, so.
But yes, we couldn't talk about it.
Well, hey, so Vince selling his stock is personal life.
I'm not doing this argument with you.
No, let's do it.
I'm not doing this. No, because somebody's going to be exposed.
Here, I'll set the music.
No, next, no.
All right, I'll continue.
All right, go ahead.
Robbie E. he's been confirmed for The Rock's new show Titan Games. So he's going to be competing on that. Do you remember Robbie E. from TNA?
Yeah,
And
the
he's
fake Jersey Shore guy with EC3.
I want to say he signed with WWE. I thought there was a picture of him.
No, that's EC3.
No.
You got the wrong bro.
No.
That's the king of bros.
No.
What is this
Wrong
going to be
jersey.
like? Is this going to be like American Gladiator or like American Ninja Warrior?
I think it's a fucking straight hybrid. I really do. I think it's they started they did something and it got no traction on NBC to go along with American Ninja Warrior. It was called whatever it was Team Challenges.
Yeah.
I can't fucking remember it. But it flopped. They did 2 seasons and it flopped. Now they put The Rock's name on it. It's just like you said, Rob.
Yeah, The Rock can go
throws it on the table.
He can walk into any movie production studio,
slap him around,
fucking network studio, whatever.
It's all
and he
about
can
Adam.
walk up to the fucking desk, throw his dick on the table, and say, "I want to do a show about snails," and they're gonna go.
I'm gonna do the voice for him.
Here you go, Rock. Here, just do him.
Stike says Robbie E's the hybrid of Matt Riddle and Zack Ryder. Seriously, bro. Why are you gonna call me like that? Do you have anything else, Brian?
Bang, bang!
Oh, hey. So there was a couple guys that signed over the weekend with different wrestling promotions. One of which being fucking PCO signed an exclusive contract with Ring of Honor.
Who is PCO?
That would be Pierre Carl Ouellet.
Oh, I thought it's like C-3PO.
What? No. This is from
Beep boop bop.
And he's from I don't know if you guys remember, the Quebecers from the mid '90s, but he is 50 years young.
I don't speak protocol, droid.
And he just signed with Ring of Honor.
Beep boop boop.
Sorry, Brian. I was listening. We might as well.
This is a great story, Brian. I'm
just
sorry.
move on.
And then someone else signed too, Adam.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Who was it? You were psyched about it.
I don't remember.
Come on.
I really don't.
You were all psyched about it. You're the one that fucking said it in the text. You
I
don't
did?
remember? You don't remember? I'm not going back and reading that shit.
Hey, check the thread.
You remember? Hey, remember that one time?
Yes, thank you, Bang Bus. Brody King. Brody King signed with Ring of Honor.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you were all fucking hyped about him.
No, I've never heard the name. I was sharing it with you because I knew that it was a name drop that you would like.
It's not like a porn name.
Yeah, Brody King.
Brody King.
Yeah, and
Wasn't
Walter,
he the bad
Walter
guy in
signed,
Kingpin?
Walter signed, I believe, I want to say it was like last week.
Oh,
or
no,
so. I
Ready
think
to
we talked
Rumble.
about it.
What was the champ's name in Ready to Rumble?
The King?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brody King.
No, it wasn't Brody King.
It was.
No, it wasn't.
Brody King.
Damn it! Yeah, I hate you right now.
I hate Adam.
I
Yeah.
hate you so
No,
much
because I know this answer
right now. You know who could help us figure it out?
The board.
So, Samoa Joe, you take your 33 and a third chance minus my 25% chance.
Yeah, somebody on the board check it. Oh, it's Jimmy King. See?
Jimmy King.
I was
Oh,
close.
but he was like Jimmy. He had a nickname, though.
The King?
The King.
Jimmy the King King?
Yes,
I
I
think
think
it's
that's
Jimmy.
what it
It
was.
was-
That's
no,
awesome.
no way.
Fucking that's gold.
It was Jimmy
That's
King.
gold.
No, come on.
Oh yeah, like a no.
Bionic Mark the Mark.
Brian the Bionic Mark. Brian.
Will Osprey versus Pac dream match
Ready to
taking
rumble.
place soon.
What?
That's what Bangwist wants to add to the dirt sheet.
Yes, that is happening at a Revolution Pro.
Wait,
show.
why is our board, our YouTube live board? Sorry, executive producer. Why is our YouTube live board telling us this, Brian? Why didn't you have it on the dirt sheet, huh?
Because you don't know who any of those fucking people are, so you just be playing sound effects while I'm talking about.
I
indie
know
people.
who Pac is.
It's just Jimmy King.
What?
I know who Pac is. Shut up, Rob.
Tupac? Hail Mary, run quick,
Show me the
see.
money.
What do we have here now?
Oh, that's
Why would you turn the commercial off?
Why would you stop it?
way out of date, isn't it?
No, everything is relevant.
All right, take a listen.
Show me the money.
Hey guys, it's your girl Kiara from Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. Since Royal Rumble 2016, we have been striving to bring you an entertaining smart mark perspective
never,
from the world of
ever
professional wrestling.
donate.
What we do is a labor of love, but new equipment and segments cost time and money. If you have enjoyed our show, we ask that you become a patron and donate what you can to help us continue to improve and grow week to week. Make a donation and we will let you pick a topic or join us for a segment of the broadcast. It's real easy. Go to markedoutwrestling.com and click on the Be a Patron link at the top. We thank you in advance for anything you can do to help. And as always, thank you for the privilege of your time.
Show me the money! Show me the money! Show me the money! Show me the money!
Nobody shows us the money.
No, it wasn't outdated. It's still very much dated, but fucking it's never worked. Like I think
It's because of Kiara, maybe?
once a month I get a notice.
It's like Brian hosting.
Once a month I get a notice that somebody's card was declined. Every fucking month. I
So
swear to God.
somebody's trying to donate?
I don't know. I think they're just fucking with us. I don't know. It's like Noah's got his mom's credit card she canceled 3 years ago, and he's just fucking running it.
Yeah, open a Patreon. That's right, Berto. We should fucking open a Patreon.
We got a lot of new stuff. The 2019 is going to be a whole new year for us.
Yeah,
So
we're going to rock and roll. It is final thoughts time. While everybody gathers theirs, I want to tease tomorrow night
we're going to do it all the time.
is going to be episode number 353. It is going to be a unique one because I'll be on it, but Brian is going to be hosting.
That's
How
right.
will that work? We'll find out.
You know, I'm dusting off the old
Yeah,
NXT
your
takedown
fucking
chops.
track record's over 1.
I thought it was 0 for 3.
Why?
Oh,
The
yeah.
big
No,
indie
okay.
face,
Okay, what about this fucking
taken
guy?
down.
No, what about this guy with his roadie rant? That got taken down.
That was a short.
No.
Okay, so
that's
is mine. So is Indy McIndy.
He hasn't had anything worth ranting about.
Bullshit.
It's just
I
crap.
do it all here.
Bullshit. Oh no, he doesn't.
How many shows?
I heard a rant on Saturday, Adam.
What about Zelina Vega?
Don't do this.
I heard a rant on Saturday.
I heard a rumor. What is it? What's the rant?
Nothing. Move on. Move on.
It's leaving people behind. Much like George Bush. So I'm kind of bringing this all together.
Like Carmella?
Like Carmella.
Yeah, leaving people behind.
She didn't get No, she got left behind. She didn't leave people behind.
Are you kidding me? She's the only one still on the roster.
Yeah, but she stayed in NXT. So
I wish I had
technically she got left
Candlebox right
behind.
now. Cause you left me.
What are you checking? You just end the conversation and check your text messages like, let's see who else is talking to me.
Rob, you got a final
It was
thought?
like the way you slammed the door on you, like, yeah. Text
Yes. This
that
is
was
my own exclamation
That
point.
was my final thought.
Okay, go with your
No,
final
no,
thought.
no. You can go. You can go.
Well, me?
Here, wait. Rob, I'm going to set you up. Ready for your final thought?
Okay. It's about time fucking Green Bay fired McCarthy, right? Fucking garbage.
Okay, so this guy, Rob, you and I had that conversation, what, 2.5 weeks ago?
Okay, Brian, here's a question.
Yes.
All right, if you're a GM, all things being equal, right?
Mm-hmm.
If Aaron Rodgers left the Packers and you were the GM of the Saints, and he said, Aaron says, I want to play with the Saints, would you, and no money being owed, no trades, none of that bullshit, would you take Rodgers and dump Breeze?
Dump Breeze?
For Rodgers.
No.
All other things being equal.
Hey, look, my
what is happening?
The
I'm sorry,
The
podcast.
cats are trapped. One's on the other side of the dog door, and the other one's stuck in here.
Break the fourth wall. We're in an animal shelter.
Hey, Bangmas says you go with option C. Keep Drew. Play Rodgers at tight end.
No, if we're talking, I don't think you can't. Well, you can't lose Drew Brees. I mean, for everything that he's done for New Orleans and everything, I think he's kind of tied
That's what
to
I
them.
said. I said sentimentality. He's won the series.
Sentimentality. Is he a rock?
Sentimentality tells me that I like
Not
you.
sedimentary, you idiot. I said it right, Brian.
This is the igneous and.
Wow, Brian, check the tape on your vocab lessons. What did
You
you
said
go
he's
to?
sedimentary.
What did you go to? PS like? No, I didn't say sedimentary. You thought I said sedimentary.
He did go to school on Long Island.
Yeah,
Long
PS 12.
Long
PS negative 4.
Long Island.
Look, my final thought is that Raw is bad, and I just no. I mean, really, I can't sugarcoat it and be like, this is great. If you want that, go listen to Solomonster or whatever the fuck his name is, and the other guy's like, oh, this is great and this is great. No, it's not.
Circle jerk.
This is the worst wrestling in my lifetime. I mean,
Worst entertainment. Some of the wrestling isn't horrible.
No, it's repetitive and sloppy and dangerous.
What's repetitive is the feuds, the stories, and I don't know.
Even a wrestling. Did you see Ronda tonight? Ronda's just bad, bro.
Well, she and
Tamina
Roman have
was
like
bad.
Leave Roman out of this.
Well, no. Tonight there was a question on the board that we just didn't have time. Rob was on one of his rants. There was Roman chants tonight. Do you think they were piped in?
No,
I didn't.
No, I think that was legit. I don't think that would be piped in. But I think what Rob was trying to say was that
kitties free.
Just since Raw has been so bad, I think maybe what are you saying to hire Mike McCarthy from the Green Bay Packers now that he's no longer
Yes,
employed?
exactly my fucking
Oh,
point.
there's the segue.
Yeah, it's just bad, bro. It's so
Final
bad.
thoughts for Stike. He says, rest in peace, George Bush. He says, fuck you, Clemson Tigers, for making the college playoffs. He also, Berto says, final thought, boycott Raw. TLC better be good. It won't be. Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre for his Universal title at Mania.
Hey,
Fire Braun, Nia, Naopi.
Everything's running together. Don't if you boycott Raw, don't boycott
Brah.
Hey, brah.
Hey, brah.
Make sure you don't boycott Raw.
Come on, bro.
You just come to us and listen to how bad it
Yeah,
was.
holla at me, bro. That's what Hitman does. I know he can't be on the live board anymore. He's got a Monday conflict, but he says, I don't watch it. I don't DVR it. I just listen to you guys and find out what I might not have missed. I mean, let's just be honest, though. I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I want to wait till the end of the show here. We, at least while we're shitting on it, give analytical reasons why we aren't. The good and the bad about Bob was that Bob used to just go, nope, I don't like it. You know, sometimes that we had to pull out of him why he really didn't like it.
You had to pull out of him?
happened.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
It did.
Got mad booty dog. It's good to block bad things out.
My point being, though, is you Psych figured out what I did. It is what it is here at the end. There's nothing that we can do to make this better other than make ourselves laugh and make Instagram gifs out of the guy getting knocked 5, the little kid, by Dan Ambrose. That was more exciting to us. Rob talking about the microphone that was attached to his Bane getup. I mean,
what are you talking about?
This is what we talked about more than the program tonight. If you, again, my final thought, I want to piggyback what I said earlier. If you're going to phone it in, do a clip show. Why not? Just do a clip show. Brian, what's your final thought?
My final thought is, why wasn't
the Ascension? Is that where you're?
No, it wasn't the Ascension.
Why didn't you take notes?
No, why wasn't Elias's hair wet?
He's a face now,
so his hair can't be wet.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, that was
Hey,
my burning question.
Dude, that was some fuzziness.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
Dolph Ziggler.
Healer face.
Yeah.
Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, go.
Dolph Ziggler.
You
Face.
act like you
Face.
played this
I'm
fucking
sorry.
game before.
I was reading something that Bang Bus GM said on the board. He
Okay,
said,
what was so important that you weren't paying attention?
if AEW is on Thursday, y'all adding a Thursday show, which they are adding they one of the copyrights that they had, and I should have included this, but this is, I guess, just a.
I'm
whatever.
surprised you didn't mention the whole Friday Saturday nonsense.
It was what was it? It was
Thursday's a tough night.
It was
for me.
Thursday Dynamite.
Okay, but remember what we were talking about Mania weekend?
Yeah, what about it?
You never brought it up on air.
Oh, that's right, because that happened so long ago. I forgot. So I don't know.
Check the tape. You were missing last week.
That's true.
Nobody watches baseball.
One of the big things
Nobody
too
knows if Medina will be here tomorrow.
Is they switched this year. So at WrestleMania weekend, we're going to have TakeOver is going to be on Friday. The Hall of Fame is going to be on Saturday.
Nobody's going to go to that.
Yeah, and on Sunday it's going to be WrestleMania, and they're doing
Nobody
this
should go to that
because of the Ring of Honor New Japan co-branded show at Madison Square Garden. That's going to be running that same weekend, just a few blocks away.
I think we
Madison
should
Square
go.
Garden.
Here's what I vote. I vote we go Friday TakeOver. Saturday we try and see this show. Sunday we find somewhere to hold up and pay $9.99 to watch it on the network. Monday we try to get tickets to that Raw because that'll definitely be better than Mania.
Adam hit the fucking lottery, man.
What do you think?
I'm thinking you better catch a fucking leprechaun. You want to pay for all that shit.
Are you blowing the Jaguars owner?
No, all those tickets are. I was told.
I'll scout for you.
I was told that I'm not allowed to talk about personal life, but that Friday would be taken care of. So really, all I got to do is for Saturday
yeah, I was gonna say.
and Monday. First name Kiki, last name.
It's not gonna work.
Any event.
We're still on.
Hall of Fame 2020. Yeah, who's gonna leave the podcast? That's what we should talk about instead. Anyway, tune in next time.
Yeah, Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Where can you find us?
You can find us on Instagram. You can go to collarandelbowbrand.com, enter marked out, save 10%.
All caps, one word.
You can go to Facebook.
You can go to facebook.com/markedout, the number one. That's the number one. How about Gmail? markedoutpodcast@gmail.com. The website, markedOutWrestling.com. I don't think anybody's updated that in about 2 years.
Stevie, come back. You gotta update or shit.
Instagram at @markedoutwrestling. Twitter
Can't
at
even
SmartMark
plug
Show.
ourselves properly.
Yeah. The phone line, don't call.
Wait, but if you did want to call, what number?
I don't know.
704-444-0084.
Damn it. Jinx.
Hey, tune in next time. Same smart time. Wrong ending. Fuck. All right, mark out like no one's watching.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is recorded, edited, distributed, and marketed at URecord Studios in Charlotte, North Carolina. For more information on optimizing your podcast for increased listenership, check out URecord on Facebook, Twitter, and email sales@urecordstudios.com or visit the website www.urecordstudios.com.
Yes! 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 Yes!
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.